The central government alerts and make provision for budgeting to meet the welfare schemes and projects to benefit the scheduled castes and scheduled tribes of India. Many of the funds may be unutilized by the end of the March. So what is the fate of those unused funds? The central government is planning to come out a policy so that the unutilized funds of scheduled castes and scheduled tribes will be transferred back to nodal office of the respective Ministry of Social Justice or Ministry of Tribal Welfare. So let us see the details. Unused funds for SC/STs to be transferred to Social Justice and Tribal Affairs Ministers. Several ministries are unable to use earmarked budget leading up to around 20,000 rupees per year. So funds, these rupees nearly up to 20,000 rupees, the funds are unutilized by the respective departments during the period of allocation, during the period of allowed for allocation. So funds earmarked for welfare of scheduled castes and scheduled tribes, the center has decided that if the ministry cannot use the money allocated for this purpose, the amount would be transferred to the Ministries of Social Justice and Tribal Affairs Minister in the next financial year. Means if there are unused funds by the end of the March, the amount pertaining to the unused budgeted amount will be transferred to the Ministry of Social Justice and Tribal Welfare. This is one of the major change of policy taken by the central government to help the scheduled castes and scheduled tribes. Though this policy came into effect in 1974, this is one of the major steps taken to protect the interest or the welfare development of scheduled castes and scheduled tribes. Every year, the ministries together earmark for 1.3 lakh crores for various schemes, entitlement benefit schemes. Several ministries are unable to use the earmarked budget, leading to unused amount of rupees 20,000 crores per year by the end of March. Though, for this purpose, the center has now decided that if a ministry is unable to utilize the earmarked funds, this will be transferred to the nodal ministry in the next financial year. Funds unutilized for social welfare, scheduled caste welfare will not lapse, but will transfer to the next financial year to the nodal ministry, the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. Similarly, unutilized funds for scheduled tribes welfare will be given to the Tribal Affairs Ministry. In case, suppose if the underutilization is in relation to entitlement based schemes like Pradhan Mantri Kisan or Pradhan Mantri Midday Meal Scheme, the unutilized amount will not be transferred to the Tribal Affairs or Social Justice Ministry. Means when the unutilized amount pertains to Prime Minister Kisan Yojana or Midday Meal Scheme, the unutilized amount will not be transferred to the respective Ministry of Scheduled Castes and Scheduled Tribes. The same can be used for asset creation. The proposal will now be taken to the cabinet for approval so that the implementation can be started from the current year 2022 and 23. This is one of the major steps taken by the central, proposed to be taken by the central government to protect the welfare of scheduled castes and scheduled tribes, and to discourage underutilization of funds allocated to the respective ministries.